Module 2, Lesson 1, the importance of the Pareto Principle. Okay, so this is a key principle in your marketing that most business owners fail to understand. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear that up for you right now, okay? So the Pareto Principle is more, kind of the official term for what we all know as the 80-20 rule. And it is a principle, it's not a law. So, but imagine this. It holds true 80% of the time. Of course. So now the most common application of the 80-20 rule is that we've probably all heard this, that 80% of your profits come from 20% of your customers. Let me give you another example that I use every day, because I live in Denver and driving here has gotten awful. But the thing is that also 80% of the cars are on 20% of the roads. If you adjust your driving accordingly and stay off those 20% roads and typically just move one street over, you avoid 80% of the traffic in your city. Anyway, how does this apply to your business and more importantly to your marketing? Well, there's actually a ton of applications. You can use the 80-20 rule to define the following. You can use 80% of your product revenue actually probably comes from 20% of your actual products. If you do content marketing, 80% of your traffic will probably be coming from 20% of the content on your website. The same is true for probably your social media efforts. The same is true for your advertising. The same is true throughout your business. If you run traffic online, I'm gonna bet that 80% of your traffic comes from only 20% of your traffic sources. I'll also suggest that 80% of your customer complaints come from only 20% of your customers. 80% of the work in your office is probably also done by 20% of your employees. And on and on and on, right? So the hard part with this is putting your faith in the numbers. Let me ask you, are you willing to fire 80% of your customers? Are you willing to fire 80% of your employees? Probably not. And it probably isn't necessary, but I just wanted to get you to think about the power of this principle. And here is a little tidbit. How do we make this exponentially more powerful? Well, what if you 80-20 the 80-20? What if you take those 20% of your customers that drive 80% of your revenue and find the 80-20 of those customers? Let me give you an example. If you have 100 customers generating $1 million in profit for your business, that means basically you have about 20 customers that are driving $800,000 in profit. If you apply the 80-20 yet again, you will find that you have probably 4 customers that drive a whopping $640,000 in profits for your business. Just 4. Well over half your profits for your entire business is generated from just 4 customers. And here's the thing, you're probably spending the great majority of your time on all those customers who are not generating any profits for your business. Check your gut right now. What is your intuition telling you if you haven't done this analysis about your cash flow? And it doesn't necessarily have to be 80-20, it could be 70-30, 90-10. That doesn't matter, but the idea is the same. I want you to focus on the vital few that actually make a difference in your business. Now, we're going to use this tool, the Pareto Principle, to highly optimize and refine your marketing. It's the key ingredient to this whole marketing plan. So I want you to remember the master marketing equation, right? It's showing the right message to the right person at the right time and place. Well, the first thing we need to answer is, who is the right person? And if you apply the 80-20 rule to your current customer base, you can find those 20% that are driving the 80% of your profit. And even more powerful to do in a later step is identify that 4% that's probably driving the 60% of the profits. Anyway, if we use these tools to refine and define your ideal customers, then we can focus on the right message and the right time and place to show those ideal customers. And this is the real power of using the 80-20 rule in your marketing. We're gonna follow the money. We're gonna follow the profits in your business. So here's what I'd like you to do now. I'd like for you to comment below and share, if you will, which of the following is most applicable in your current business? Do you currently use the 80-20 principles throughout your business? Or have you used them in the past? Or have you actually never used them at all in your business? Kind of curious as to see how many of you are using these 80-20 power principles in your business. So we're gonna get deep into this in the next lessons. Let's hop on over, I'll see you there.